Hello everyone. Welcome back to Stoic Wisdom today. Have you ever felt like you're caught in a cycle of setting goals and then giving up? Have you ever wondered what separates those who succeed from those who just try? What if the key to unlocking your potential isn't about more willpower, but about a single forgotten principle of ancient wisdom? Today, we're diving into the mind of a man who ruled the world's most powerful empire, the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius. Despite his immense power, he found true strength not in conquering nations, but in conquering himself. His private writings, known as meditations, offer a profound blueprint for self-mastery. This video will explore 10 of his most powerful insights. We'll learn how to build a discipline that isn't a burden, but a gateway to purpose, peace, and true freedom. Let's begin. Section 1. The foundation of discipline. To build anything strong, whether it's a skyscraper or a life, you need a solid foundation. For the Stoics, and for Marcus Aurelius in particular, self-discipline rests on two fundamental pillars. Rule number 1, find your purpose. Before you can even think about discipline, you need a compelling reason to be disciplined. Marcus Aurelius put it beautifully: I have to go to work as a human being. What do I have to complain of if I'm going to do what I was born for, the things I was brought into the world to do? Or is this what I was created for, to huddle under the blankets and stay warm? He believed that each of us has a purpose, a unique calling that we were created for. And that purpose is the fuel that gets you out of bed each morning. Think about a simple task, like changing a flat tire. Your purpose is crystal clear. Get back on the road. You'll do it no matter how tired, frustrated, or cold you are. Your purpose gives you an internal drive that external motivation can never match. If you don't know your purpose yet, don't let that stop you. The first step is simple. Just start. Begin practicing something you're interested in, and let your purpose reveal itself as you go. Self-discipline is simply finding a compelling reason to do something, and then seeing it through to the end. Rule number 2, count on yourself. Once you have your purpose, it's time to get practical. As Aurelius advises, turn your desire to stone. Quench your appetites. Keep your mind centered on itself. This isn't about being rigid. It's about building a fortress of resolve. It means you need a plan, and you have to commit to it. Not just the big, grand goal, but all the small actions you'll take along the way. Self-discipline is the ability to get yourself to take action, to do what you need to do, regardless of your physical, mental, or emotional state. How do you make that happen? Break down your big goal into mini milestones. Want to write a book? Don't just think book. Plan to write 1 page every single day. This gives you a sense of control over the tasks and helps you avoid that overwhelming feeling that so often leads to procrastination and eventually stagnation. As Marcus knew, stagnation is where discipline goes to die. Section 2, the daily practice. With your foundation set, discipline becomes a daily practice. It's not a single act of heroism, but a series of small, consistent actions that compound over time. Rule number 3, show up every day. This is perhaps the most challenging and most rewarding rule. Marcus Aurelius says you must build up your life action by action, and be content if each one achieves its goal as far as possible. Here's the simple truth. 95% of us fail to achieve our goals because we lack consistency. The simple act of showing up and putting in the work day after day builds not just a body of work, but a mental endurance. Self-discipline is nothing more than the habit of consistency. If you want to be an athlete, you train every day. If you want to be a writer, you write every day. Your ability to keep going even after a bad day is what truly molds you into a disciplined and strong person. Remember, one bad day doesn't have to become a bad week, and a bad week doesn't have to become a bad year. Rule number 4. Practice voluntary hardship. To build physical strength, you have to lift heavy things. The same goes for mental strength and discipline. Marcus Aurelius advised that we discipline ourselves in small things, and from there progress to things of greater value. This means making life a little uncomfortable on purpose. This isn't about self-punishment. It's about preparing yourself for the day you may have to live for real hardship. A voluntary hardship might be taking a cold shower in the morning, fasting for a meal, or simply not checking your phone for an hour when you're tempted to. These small acts teach you that you can live with discomfort and that you are stronger than your desires. Section 3. The mindset of the master. True discipline is about a mental shift. It's about changing how you view the world and your place in it, giving you unshakable inner peace. Rule number 5. Practice the dichotomy of control. As you pursue your goals, you're going to encounter countless distractions and setbacks. This is where rule number 5 comes in. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Getting stressed out by things you can't control is a huge waste of energy. To find tranquility, you must accept what's out of your hands. A simple Stoic practice is this. If you have a problem, ask yourself, can I do something about it? If the answer is yes, then don't worry, just act. If the answer is no, then don't worry, because there's nothing to be done. This single idea can free you from 99% of your anxieties. Rule number 6. Never play the victim. This rule is a direct extension of the last one. Marcus Aurelius's advice is simple and direct. Do your job without whining. Excuses like "I was just born this way" or "my circumstances are too difficult" are used to justify staying where you are instead of striving to become better. The "why me" mentality is an enemy to mental toughness. When you victimize yourself, you give up control and absolve yourself of personal responsibility. And without a sense of ownership, meaningful progress becomes an impossible task. True power comes from taking responsibility, even when things aren't your fault. Rule number 7. Practice delayed gratification. This is a core component of self-discipline. Delayed gratification is the ability to wait to get what you want, resisting immediate temptation for a greater reward later. For example, instead of eating that unhealthy snack now, you hold off to achieve your long-term goal of getting in shape. It's the moment-to-moment choice to sacrifice a small, temporary pleasure for a bigger, more meaningful one in the future. This ability to put off what you want now for something better later is a mental muscle that grows stronger with every small decision you make. Section 4. The external world and inner wisdom. Discipline isn't just about what you do in isolation. It's also about how you interact with the world and how you learn from it. Rule number 8. Ignore naysayers. When you decide to live a disciplined, purpose-driven life, you will inevitably attract criticism. Rule number 8 is to ignore the naysayers. Marcus Aurelius said, "When another blames you or hates you, go to their souls, penetrate inside and see what sort of people they are. You will realize that there is no need to be racked with anxiety that they should hold any particular opinion about you. Allowing yourself to be upset by someone you don't know or respect is a tremendous waste of energy. Don't hand over your peace of mind to outsiders." Rule number 9. Find wise people to emulate. The Stoics believed in learning from others. Rule number 9 is to find wise people to emulate. Look for role models, friends, mentors, or historical figures who have already achieved what you're working toward. Marcus Aurelius advised to socialize with men of good character in order to model your life on theirs. Take the time to ask these people how they disciplined themselves and how they followed through to achieve their desired outcome. Use their experience to guide your own journey. Rule number 10. Honestly review your day. Finally, the most powerful tool for self-mastery is self-reflection. Marcus Aurelius called this the mark of a rational soul because it involves self-awareness and self-examination. At the end of each day, take a moment to be brutally honest with yourself. Ask yourself, what did I do well today? Where was my self-control tested, and how did I do? What did I do badly, and why? How can I improve tomorrow? This process helps you find your weak spots. But don't beat yourself up. Be like Seneca and forgive yourself. Research shows that self-compassion is what prevents you from giving up and continuing to put things off. Conclusion. So as we conclude, remember that these 10 rules are not just ancient philosophy. They are a timeless roadmap to true freedom. It's not about being perfect, but about the daily commitment to becoming a little bit better. Self-discipline isn't about restricting yourself. It's about freeing yourself from your own weaknesses. It's about building a life of purpose, one action at a time, and finding an inner peace that no external force can ever take away. I encourage you to not just listen to these rules, but to choose one, just one, and apply it to your life today. The journey of self-mastery begins with a single step. Thank you for watching Stoic Wisdom today. If this message helped you, comment below. I choose self-mastery. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more timeless wisdom every week. Until next time, stay grounded, stay wise, and stay stoic.